Today we will be talking about exercise and health. So therefore, there are basically some facts about exercise I will be talking about today that will help you improve your health. One of the most common reasons people give for not exercising is that they're too busy and don't have enough time. People often make time for the things that they think truly matter in life. Once you see some of the biggest consequences of not exercising, your perspective on the importance of exercise may shift and you may suddenly find yourself wanting to spend more time working out and investing in your future health. Bite the dust too early. 1 out of every 10 premature deaths are caused by not exercising. Health is important, yet most people seem to only have a vague idea of the risks of not exercising. Take a look at 5 of the more important risk areas that comes with being a couch potato, and see if you're inspired to add more exercise to your lifestyle. 5 risks caused by lack of exercise, and some of these should be pretty obvious, while others may not be readily visible. In any case, bear in mind these are but a few of the hazards of an inactive lifestyle. Fact 1. Circulatory system problems. This is the big kahuna of non-exercise risks. Your heart is a muscle like any other, and without regular exercises it weakens, just like a bicep or calf muscle that never gets any use. Then, when you suddenly need to move quickly, your heart just can't handle going from 0 to 65 in a jiffy, with tragic result. Meanwhile, the lungs get inefficient at absorbing oxygen, giving you that depressing out-of-breath wheezing from walking a few stairs when the elevator is out of order. Finally, your blood pressure is higher, with stiffening of the blood vessels as a result. This in turn encourages plaque buildup, which sets the stage for strokes and other potential disasters down the road. Fact 2. Weight gain. The extra weight that come with too many hours on the couch speaks volumes about your inactive life, especially coupled with poor dietary habits. Life-altering health problems, general discomfort, professional discrimination, social challenges, extra costs and travel hassles are but a few of the downsides of letting the waistline go. Exercising to lose weight is necessary. Fact 3. Diabetes. Type 2 diabetes is on the rise in the world, partially because of too much junk food, sugary drinks, and other processed foods, but also because we're becoming increasingly sedentary. The mechanism is simple: too much sugar in the diet causes frequent, big blood sugar spikes. These are harmful, so the body releases insulin to rapidly cut the blood sugar to manageable levels. It does this by force-feeding the excess sugar into the muscles and liver. Unfortunately, if this force-feeding happens too frequently, the insulin receptors get dulled and eventually stops responding almost entirely. Hence, diabetes, the inability to regulate blood sugar, with tissue damage, loss of eyesight and other dangers as potential result. Now, exercise not only uses blood sugar up naturally, it also helps to sharpen the insulin receptors so as to keep the dulling effect at bay. Give me a break, let me show some simple exercises you could do in order to keep fit. And you can also try it. Fact 4. Joint and bone fragility. Perhaps the least obvious among the risks of not exercising is the impact on your joints and bones. A frequently exercised and stretched joint is flexible, while an unused one is weaker, less elastic, and more prone to nasty tears. Muscle shortening, which goes hand in hand with this, can further the problem by creating involuntary imbalances in the body that causes injuries over time. As for the bones, elderly women in particular are susceptible to bone brittleness. Part of this has to do with calcium intake, but exercise is another key component in keeping the bone mass intact. Simply put, use it or lose it. Fact 5. Depression. Unfortunately, today's society is heavily prejudiced against the obese, and many overweight people suffer socially with depression as a result. It is also worth mentioning that exercise releases endorphins, the body's own happy drug, which has made exercise one of the cornerstones in today's professional treatment of depression. Exercise builds physical confidence, works out pent-up tensions, jolts the brain chemistry, and generally stabilizes your whole system with a general feel-good experience, while lack of exercise achieves the polar opposite. Note: exercise is very essential to the body and helps keep fit both in body and mind. If you are someone who does not exercise, then you are prone to illness of many kind. So my advice for you all today is to exercise, if not every day, then once every week won't be a bad idea. Thank you. Many of you don't care enough about your health. But remember, health is wealth and prevention is better than cure. If you have a good health, you will certainly have a good life. It would be lovely if you followed the simple tips mentioned in this editorial and stay healthy always. Do remember to share this with your loved ones. Take care.